Hey there, pretty people, and welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert. In the previous episode, we managed to develop a much more concentrated storage system that can provide us with great assistance. And I just thought, with how technical things have been the last few episodes, how about today we switch things up a little with some magic? So, before we actually get into today's missions, let me walk you through some tiny little additions I made in between episodes. So first, you can notice that I made a magnet. So this voxel magnet is pretty easy to make. And to actually interact with it, to charge it, for example, because, well, it runs on power, you need to create a Tinker's Workbench. Here's how you make it. Looks like a lot, but it's actually pretty simple. So the whole thing with this table, this Tinker's Workbench, is that you can use it to charge your items, and you can also give them upgrades. So here I have an expanded ARP coil. These upgrades are pretty self-explanatory. The default range for this magnet will be 4 blocks away, which is a 9x9 area around you. You can see I have 2 radial enhancements here, so it should be 6 now. So I can drop an item there. Right now I'm 7 blocks away, but if I move towards this block, whoop, yeah, it's pretty simple. And of course, you can toggle between modes. In this mode, you can access and change the upgrades or the augments. And this mode will simply charge your items. Another thing that I made was a belt. Belt is from Tetra. It starts from something as simple as this rope. And then you can upgrade it using the workbench. There should be more information about it in this quest that belongs to the Tetra Trap chapter. So here are the levels. You have to upgrade your belt sequentially. So you can't just skip straight to shulker shells. You have to do it in order. So as of now, I've upgraded it to this level. So I can show you it has 5 total integrity after 4 upgrades. So by default, it will have 1 integrity. After each upgrade, it gains an extra integrity. And of course, like any other Tetra tool, you can just put the valid modules in. Here I have a large pouch module that I will be using as portable storage. And I can access the belt storage by pressing Alt plus B. So here I have my commonly used but not necessary to always be present in my inventory items. And while we're here, there's another interesting tool that I made called the morphing tool. So the morphing tool by default has nothing, and if you craft it like this, then it will have pretty much every kind of configuration tools in the pack. So for example, I might want to get a crescent hammer, or maybe I want a create wrench. It basically has virtually anything that relates to machine configuration, and yeah, it's a pretty handy thing. So you don't have to carry around like 20 something wrenches in your inventory at all times. So yeah, it's pretty much a should make. I'm not saying it's a must, but it's a should. Okay, enough with the catching up. Let's get to business. So first, we want to go over to this chapter, the Magic Apprentice chapter. And here we will begin our progress. First, let's check this, a piece of lore or something, I don't know. Next, we're gonna need something that can shoot lightning. So we have a lightning charge, lightning arrows, charged snowball. And of course, the most easy thing to make would be a lightning charge. And handily, I got a blitz mote from, the arsonist that lit my house on fire. Okay, so let's make a lightning charge. Also, a rule of thumb is that if something has its dust equivalent, then you should always check through the recipes to make sure that you're not missing out. For example, this blitz mode can be either crafted into 2 blitz powder, or it can be crushed into 3 instead. So yeah, it's pretty much a recommended practice. So here I'm gonna pulverize it. And there we have our lightning charge. Let's grab this, and the quest is complete. Again, no rewards. And now 2 more quests have opened up. First, we're gonna need to retrieve a Heart of the Sea. You know what that means? Adventure time! First, we're gonna need a shipwreck, which I remember is somewhere out there. On our way there, let's take a look at this. I did move the chest over here because it's full. We have new chests. Okay, good. Okay, took a while, but we found it. Now let's go inside, and I really should have brought some doors with me, but it's it's a mistake. Yeah. Let me just make some right out here. And in we go. Okay, so let's see. Yep, there it is, a buried treasure map. Good. And that should be enough, but I'll look around, see. Yep, there is something. Ooh, there's a lot of loot in here. Hey, okay. These are pretty nice stuff. What does this globe do? Decoration? I don't know. But anyway, let's get back and prepare for our next journey. So we just got a pair of running shoes, and this will be greatly helpful for our travels because who doesn't love some extra speed and step assist? No more having to jump. Mostly. So anyway, now that we have a treasure map, looks like the direction we need to go would be God knows which. Let's see. Okay, looks like it's... Looks like we're in luck because it looks to be pretty close by. Yeah, like our coastline just showed up and... Wait, that's the wrong direction. And that's the right direction. Right, I keep forgetting I don't have to come anymore. Yep, I can see it. We're in the map. And X marks the... What the... Rude. Anyway. X marks the spot. Okay, so... This is it. Let's see. So... Okay, let's make things easier by... switching the excavation shape, and let's pick. Okay, mined out a really huge area and still no signs of the treasure chest. So honestly, I have no idea. Maybe it's under these trees. Who knows? Okay, so not under the trees either. And maybe there's maybe. So according to the wiki, this is the spot where it should spawn the treasure chest. So it explains why I dug this out, but like, oh wait, I'm stupid. Okay, it should be in here instead, right? Nope. It's here. There it is. Oh, goodness sake! Trying so hard not to swear right now. Okay, we found it. Yay! And here's the loot. Here's some dirt for you. Flippers. Well, this is also something for the feed slot, which I already have something else in, so bye. But we're here for our treasure, the heart of the sea. Woohoo, feels good. Alright, we have that done. Next, we're gonna need some Nautilus shells. Let's tackle that at home. And we're home. So, how do we get these Nautilus shells? If you've noticed, the auto fishing barge doesn't actually fish any shells. So the other way we can get this is by using this embedded ammonite. So first let's get a block out, and with this we can put it into a cutting board and we'll get 2 shells from each block. So there we have it, Nautilus shells. Next, we need a conduit. And to do that, yeah, this is why we needed the lightning charges. And to make the most out of our scarce resource, I'm gonna make some lightning arrows instead. And we're gonna need more shells, so let's make some more ammonite and the rest of the ingredients. Since we're working with lightning, I've moved somewhere more, well, less flammable. So this place would be a nice fit. And now let's turn off the magnet. Throw everything out. And out. Okay, did not work how I imagined. Here, and there we have our conduit. And the quest is complete. And now we have the option to branch out into either one of these, but eventually we need to complete both. So how about we get started on the left side? So in order to progress with the left side of this tree, we need to go into a magic mod called Ars Nouveau. I have no idea if I massacred its pronunciation. It's just how I've always done it. Apologies in advance. But yeah, so let us head over to the Ars Nouveau chapter. And first things first, we're gonna need a novice spellbook. And there we have our spellbook. This book can be used to, cast spells. But we're not that far into the mod yet, so let's slow down a little. Of course, we have a completed quest. Thanks for the reward. Okay, so we pretty much got the basics down. Let me give you a proper introduction to this mod. So first, you're gonna want to grab your Akashic Tome and select the War Notebook. This is basically the guidebook for this mod. And open it. Here, there'll be basically all the information you're gonna need. Overall, it's a pretty simple mod to get used to, yet it has a lot of utilities, especially in the early game. So I really like it for that. So you can totally get into the starting chapters over here. But I've got some experience with it, so let's just continue with our progression. And I'll guide you along the way. So for this quest, we're gonna need an enchanting apparatus and some arcane pedestals. The quest only requires 1 pedestal, but you can craft as many as you like as long as there are enough pedestals for your recipes. So you can see there are various recipes using the enchanting apparatus, and for small recipes like this one, you don't even need that many pedestals. But I would recommend just make all of it anyway. The ideal number should be 8 pedestals. So first let's craft our apparatus. Okay, now I got the ingredients. You know the drill. To throw everything out, and I saw that. Oh wait, I can't do this. It's a lightning shot. Whoop. Nope. Creepers. Anyway, you know the drill. Just throw everything out, and oh wait. Seriously, did nothing happen? Oh yeah, there it is. It has to hit something, so I suppose, like that. Okay, no, let's not do that again. It just, yeah, it just nullified all my items. Whoops. That was such a waste. Ugh. So I guess it's better to do somewhere like, I don't know, drenched. Let's find a bigger water body. Like this. Okay. Let's hope that my items won't be, you know, totally fucked again this time. Ooh. Okay. How did I not... Oh. Wrong gem. Damn it. Okay. Ignore everything that just happened. Yeah, I have no words. Fuck my life. So, I was mining and something rather hilarious happened. So I was going around the ravine up there and a zombie pushed me down and I freaking died. And the worst part was not dying in lava because, you know, there's a grave to like keep all your stuff in. The funny thing was that the grave spawned below bedrock. At first, I thought maybe it was like, oh, maybe it was like at least a layer deep inside the lava, but no, it was freaking below bedrock. You can see I dug out a square over here with a freaking iron pickaxe and I didn't see my grave and I was very surprised. And turns out it was like literally below the world. So much to my disdain, I had to resort to opening to LAN and turn on creative because otherwise there would be no way for me to retrieve my items. Plus, I think it's fair because I don't believe my grave was supposed to spawn literally below the world because if so, what's the purpose of the grave anymore, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go mining for more source gems and I'll see you at home. So, back again, now with a lot more source gems, the correct ingredient, and a shit ton of clay. Okay, so let's get back to where we left off. Run over here again. Whip out my lightning arrows, turn my magnet off, and throw these out, and blast off. There it is! Oh, this took much longer than it should have. Okay, now that we got the arcane stone, next thing we're gonna need some warding stones. And now we can craft enchanting apparatus. Voila! Okay, completed the quest. Here in this quest, you can also see that it requires another block called the arcane core. This is necessary for the apparatus to actually work, and the quest also requires 8 arcane pedestals, so in case you were wondering. Okay, let's carry on. Next, the arcane core. And we got 2 out of 3. Now the last thing to make are the arcane pedestals. And there we have it. 8 arcane pedestals. And with that, we've got 2 quests complete. This one is complete, leading to the next one. Let's not tackle this yet, but instead, I'll go over to this one. And also, this quest is complete, so let's take our reward and put this away because I am not able to grab this yet. Also, we've got a Heart of the Sea from a previous quest. I have no idea which one. But since we have it, might as well just use it. Yeah. Okay, just gotta do this again. Throw everything out. Charge up the crossbow and boom! So, the next thing we're gonna make, as per requested by this quest, is a brazier and a cooking pot. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why the hell does a cooking pot require a whole conduit? To be honest, I have no idea either, but I do know that it is required to make this ingredient. So, let's make a cooking pot. And we have our cooking pot. To use the cooking pot, you're gonna need a campfire, and then place the pot on top of the fire. And now we're ready to cook. So the next we're gonna need is the cows at the end, or calyx, or something, I don't know. Now we just gotta put the ingredients into the pot. And now we have our calx at the end. It's still such a weird name to pronounce. Now we only need 1 more heart at the sea. So, who's ready for another shipwreck hunt? So, apparently we have found a second shipwreck. What are the odds of a shipwreck being located right next to a live ship? Funny. Anyway, let's replace our running shoes with our flippers. Whatever these are. Ooh, carrot. I can finally feed my pig. And suspicious stew for the funsies. And there we have it. Our second buried treasure map. Okay, let's head back. Wait, what? Ooh, the flippers really are putting in the work here. Okay. Huh. So, it's funny how our second map pointed us towards the exact same spot. I wonder what this could mean. No, because seriously, what the actual... Yeah, and it definitely doesn't spawn any extra chests. What the? Huh? What? Oh, this is... Well, guess I'm gonna have to find a different shipwreck. Looks like this is another one, which was pretty close to that spot. Let's hope third time's a charm, or whatever. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be different now. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, I was so close to flipping out. Oh. And it's just diving leggings with mending. Huh. That's cool. Why wasn't it any other part other than the legging? Let's just send a ticket for the fundies and some carrots and carry on. Okay, so what are these? There's another chest here with mildly interesting stuff. Meh. And this one. Oh, diving flippers. Okay, now that's more useful. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. This one didn't totally fuck me over. Okay, so let's see if I'm in the spot. Almost. This. And here. Okay, should be the spot. And there it is. Ooh. Okay, let's grab our loot. And we're good. Okay, let's head back. This took way too long. And back home again. Let's make our third conduit. And let's make our brazier. So first we're gonna need some nether brick fence. This is easy enough. Just melt a stack of netherrack. And then we're gonna need some pewter, which conveniently is just a lead iron alloy. And there we have our brazier. And this quest is complete. And we'll slowly progress in this tree in the next episodes. But for now, that should be all I want to do today. Okay, so I haven't had a plan on where to place these. So I guess I'm just gonna place them randomly somewhere around here. Let's set them up like this, and the apparatus is ready for crafting. Do note that in this current state, the apparatus can only support starter recipes, and in the next episode, I'll get down to more advanced apparatus crafting. And just like that, we've reached the end of episode 8. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you all again very soon. Until then, take care.